All right, let's move on, in fact, because I'm going to save the last question about Liverpool to bunch it up with the next team that we're going to talk about. You know, it's going to be Arsenal, because obviously we've just seen back-to-back losses now. And obviously, the last time you and I spoke was before Christmas, and we were having a bit of fun with one another because you'd said ahead of
Mm.
the show that you felt that you were ready to say it now. And then as the show went on, you said, okay. And we pushed you a little bit on it, and we were asking you if Arsenal were title favourites with everything that was going on now. Well, now we're just a few match days later. This has happened. Is there any reason for you to think that this is more than a blip?
Yes, because they're tired. I still think, and I'll repeat what I said before. I mean, both Arsenal and Liverpool are contenders because I haven't seen Manchester City. I haven't seen Manchester City the way I saw them last year. Not even close. And not being close may be good enough, but this is not yet the Manchester City where we can say, "Wow, what favorites." Last season, you and I were saying that they're super favorites, not just to win the Premier League, but to win the Champions League. And now you can't say the same. In 2 3 weeks time, maybe, but not just yet. For Arsenal, I just think they're paying the price for lack of depth. It's as simple as that. And you and I have talked about Eddie Nketiah. You know, when he was scoring a few goals here and there, everybody says, "Oh wow!" But forget just Eddie Nketiah. There's just not enough on that bench, and they're paying the price for playing the same team. But remember, this time is different because this time they're playing in the Champions League. And although they've done well winning their group, it takes a lot. And you see Saka and Martinelli playing all the time. Gabriel Jesus, when he's available, not the same fullbacks. I think the fullback situation is very, very important because Ben White is nowhere near being the same. Zinchenko on and off. Poor Kivior, obviously playing always out of position and being asked to play inverted in the midfield. That's not what he knows how to play. He's still young, hasn't learned that. So, I mean, there are many circumstances, but this team looks knackered, looks tired, and Saka is not the same. He'll turn it back. He's a great player, but I think this is exactly what's happening at this moment. But you know what? Again, going back to what I said, they'll push Manchester City, Arsenal, and Liverpool because, again, these teams are too good just to fall away from the might of Manchester City this season. Just my gut feeling.
Okay, so who'll push them harder, Arsenal or Liverpool?
I think as it stands, you have to say Liverpool because of the depth. Everybody's getting back, aside from the fact that they will miss Mo Salah. Second part is because there's still so much you can get out of that midfield. It's functional, but it's not great yet. And look what they've been able to accomplish. But third, and perhaps the most important, is the know-how because Liverpool know how to challenge Manchester City. They know how to beat Manchester City. They've done it before. They've pushed him to the brink on a couple of seasons. That one season we all remember by 1 point, and then of course winning it. So that experience goes a long way. And Pep Guardiola knows that knows. I mean, to a degree, and I don't know that, but he fears Jurgen Klopp in Liverpool more than he feels Mikel Arteta because he knows that Mikel Arteta plays the same way as he does, right? That's where he's learned his trade. So it's a little bit easier, I think, to read Arteta and Arsenal.
All right, it's interesting because the two face each other obviously in the FA Cup coming up at the weekend. So we'll get a little look at how Arsenal fare against Liverpool there and what we can take from that.